Does this work? Hello, Perhatian, sang putri merak yang tertiup angin, aku Pavolia Reine dari holoID. Attention please, I'm Reine from holoID Generation 2. Thank you so much for waiting. I'm sorry for the little bit of a long wait because I was working on stuff and suddenly my tablet fell down and I had to... Yeah, my room's a mess basically. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay. It's really hot over here. We died it. Yeah, wait, hold on. I don't know why these days the chat is kind of like this. But, okay. I'm trying to like... Hello? Hello? Okay, oh, there we go. Yay! But yes, the chat is very shy these days. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but today it's very unusual. But we're doing a Ace Attorney stream on a Sunday actually. So I was thinking like, okay, since I haven't been like, I didn't stream on Friday, was it? Streaming nggak di tweet kah? Ya belum, sebentar ya. Since I wasn't streaming on Friday, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's close the week with a stream, you know. So it's just like, you know, let's stream more, pretty much. Yes, we are on an Sunday stream. Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to stream or not, but I thought to myself like, okay, maybe let's stream, you know. Well, it's a nice attorney stream anyways. I guess is gonna be a... I'm not saying it's gonna be like a super long one, but I guess we're gonna try to take a little peek on the at the second game, because we just finished the first game last time, so I'm excited to try the second game and what's gonna be, you know, what's the difference, you know, because usually like when they do the second game, it's you know, they add new features and stuff like that. I remember like bits and pieces about it, but it's just gonna be like, you know, let's go see it. First case can't be that long. No, first cases in normal Ace Attorney games are usually like really short, and they're pretty much like tutorial cases, so there's usually no investigation, which is why I was really surprised when they when I first played TGAA, and I was just like, what, you know. Yes. My favorite feature is cutting the 3-day trials down to 2 days. Wait, really? They make it shorter? They make it shorter? Really? Oh, that's interesting. I'm pretty much looking forward to that. If they can make the trial shorter, but make it seem like, make it like as action-packed. What? Action-packed? Is that the word? Probably. As the first game, then I'm actually pretty excited. So, without further ado, let's try to, you know, let's get this started. Dake things, the sessions is a newer game. Yeah, with all the 3D and everything, we're kind of like doing it backwards, because TGAA, well, technically chronologically earlier, it's one of the newer games, which is why there's like full 3D models and like all the investigation stuff are like super advanced. So I guess people who move from TGAA to this game will feel like, oh, okay, this is more basic than TGAA. I feel like, you know, that's why I'm like smarter, you know. Because TGAA, some of the cases are for real, like makes me want to like, I don't know, bury my head in the sand. Yes. Will you play Apollo Justice? I heard that Apollo Justice will, there's gonna be like a port of Apollo Justice. I'm not really sure about the details or when it's gonna come out, but if it's confirmed that we're gonna be able to play Apollo Justice, then yeah, I want to play. Which is why also I'm playing through this, you know, so basically by the time it comes out and we can play Apollo Justice, then we can play Apollo Justice. Oh, next year, in just a couple of months. That's crazy! I want to play all the AA games. Yeah, for real. This is like the gem. A gem, you know, like these days they don't make games like this anymore. Really? I think so. Honestly, yeah. I mean, there are games like this, but like, you know. Released it already on Steam? For real? Wow. Alright then, well... Right. After Apologists will be missing investigations and they cross over with Layton. Oh my god, I bought the game with Layton. I put it down. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know, how bad can it be, right? Because it's like, yo, I love Ace Attorney, might as well get it. And then it's just like, oh, I can't play Professor Layton for shit, you know? Like, I'm too stupid for this. I'm not saying it's bad, you know. It's bad for my brain. Yeah, I'm not saying the game is bad. It's bad for my brain. And then I was like, you know, how bad could it be, right? I gotta be able to like push through because I wanted to the Phoenix Wright characters. And then like, so the beginning of the game was actually Professor Layton. We don't really see Phoenix Wright until much later. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna push through this. And then I was at like the second or third puzzle, and I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna put this down. My brain's not equipped for this. It's so fricked. Maybe on stream. Oh, the game's on the DS though. There's no Steam port, so I don't think we can stream DS games unless I don't know. How to stream DS games? I don't know how. Yes. What are the puzzles like? Math heavy? Yeah, the kind of puzzles that I'm really bad at. I'm just really good at certain puzzles and really bad at certain other types. I'm like an extreme type, you know? Hand cam stream with all like the lighting glare and stuff like that. That's crazy, man. Masih panik karena mimpi. Anjir, lari dikejar tawon. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So we're just gonna play the games that we can play. Hopefully they will port these games to modern, you know, to Steam, you know, because like honestly, like this is a really good game, a really good franchise, you know. Haven't eaten anything since you woke up? Yeah, I ate some Thai food. Yeah, gameplay video by filming a screen. That's crazy, man. All right, well, you know what? Without further ado, let us actually go to the game, and we can start playing. Actually. It's a classic series, yeah. I went to I was a little worried about something actually. Earlier this week, I thought I was I went to the ear doctor because I thought I had some hearing problems, but I guess it turns out that it's just like my hearing was okay. So it was alright. I was a little bit like concerned about it, like, yo, what's up with my ear? But they even did like an audiogram test and stuff. Is that what it's called, audiogram? It has nothing to do with like hearing things at a lower pitch. No, it has nothing to do with that. That was random. Even though it does happen, it's like just a human body thing, I guess. But anyways, I've been worried about my ear a little bit. I felt like, yo, am I hearing things? Like, why do I hear things differently? You know, I feel like there's like ear pressure and stuff like that. And I was like, wait, what? You know? And I'm just like, it just so happened that I've been using like noise canceling earphones a lot these days. And then I was like, it was the second day in a row I was like using 2 long hours, and then my ear just like hurt. And then I woke up feeling like, whoa, why does my ear feel so fucked up, right? And then, you know what, since it's been days, I'm gonna go to the hospital to get my ear checked. And they did so far as like to do like an audiogram test, and yeah, my hearing is perfect. Let's freaking go, man. Like, I don't know. Also, I want to show off because I don't know, like, the people would always like tell me you can get your ears cleaned, yeah, like with the water, or with like get your earwax like sucked by the doctor or whatever. And it's just like, really? And people are just like, yeah, you can ask. And I'm like, you know what, I've been living for like 3 years, and I'm just like, I never knew that. Like, I always like whenever I do like this kind of examination, my doctor always tells me like, okay, like your eardrums look good and everything, but like they never offer me to do that stuff. Like, I know that you can do that with clogged nose or like sinuses, but like not ears, you know. You can just like walk in there and be like, yo doc, I want my ears cleaned, and then your doctor will say yes, and people are just like, yeah, you know. So it just so happens that I have this problem, right? And then I go, and then like I ask my doctor, It's not really my normal doctor. That was the only doctor open that day. And I asked my doctor like, yo doc, like can you actually like you know, the irrigation of the ear and like you know, or like the suction thing, and doc's like, yeah, you know, blah 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 blah, you can depending on what you need and stuff like that. Well, he's like, your eardrums are clean, let's do like an audiogram test, you know, to see if like you're going deaf or not, you know. Like, I mean, he's not sugarcoating his words, but he's, you know, that's true, right? And then, well, I did my test, and then my results were actually spectacular, so that was amazing. And it was just like, okay, maybe like because of the weather you get ear pressure and stuff like that, you know, maybe you're almost like catching a cold but you haven't, and all this, and the only symptom is like the ear. And I'm just like, okay. So he like prescribed me some medicine, and then I said like, okay doctor, so like honestly, like can I get the irrigation or like the whatever from the ears? And doc's just like, what the fuck for? Like what the hell for? You don't need it. And I'm like, okay. So apparently, I don't know when I don't really want to have to experience it, but like hearing stories from people who regularly get that from like health checks and stuff like that, I guess I just feel kind of fortunate, question mark, that I never really have to, question mark. I feel like, you know, in a way, like I kind of felt left out because everybody else know how it feels like, but don't know. Wanna try? I mean, not really. But also, like, I don't know. I guess my ears are just really clean. Rainy Lore, she has super clean ears. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Okay, let's play this game. The Lost... Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, Justice for All, right? That's the... And Trials and Tribulations is the third one? Yeah. So, play this game. The Lost Turnabout. Okay, we're gonna... track this first case. How did I get into this mess? Ear clinic game when? I don't know, is there an ear clinic game? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? Halloween music. Perfect for Halloween. Holy whoa, okay, Mr. Judge, what is going on? What have I done wrong? Oh my god, he's having fever dreams. I cannot allow you to go on like this. They're ear cleaning tools with cameras, I guess, but I'm just a simple defense attorney. Oh yeah, like, the doctor would usually, like, sometimes, they inspect my ear and then I can see the insides of my own ear in the, from the camera. Yeah. Yo, who has this kind of ringtone? I guess it's not Steel Samurai anymore. What a nightmare. Yeah, you can appreciate your own inner ear. Yeah, and I'm like looking at my ear and I'm like, oh, my ear is so clean. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyways. I like this CG. He's like, just like, oh my freaking god, what? Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. Yo, what the frick? This guy is filled with murderers Oh, hello? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, kid. God damn. Alright. Just extinguished my flames. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh god, it's me. Yo, Good morning! Good morning. Oh my god, like he's me for real, like right now. What's wrong? You don't look well! Oh god. Hold on, let me just put myself like a little bit down. Alright, let's freaking go. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head, sorta hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble! What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty! Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange as you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm? Who am I? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. You can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Alright. Oh god, it's him. I see him. Yo, music man! Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor! One day before my birthday? For real, for real? What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any of the defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes, whatever. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, wait a second. If her life is in my hands... I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Hello? Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. And while you read your opening statement, I'm gonna order some food. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Why would she do that? Oh, Jesus. Why? Why would you do that? Really, really? A policeman? You did what? To a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I... Who, Dustin? We weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Well, what about the celebration party? Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hee. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. He doesn't even remember who he is. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. I want crispy baby crab. Yo, they're so random, but like for real, I want crispy baby crab. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution's called Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Yo, I'm so freaking hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You guys know what crispy baby crab, right? Like, it's like just little crabs, and then, I don't know, maybe like fried with a little bit of batter, and then you just like deep fry it, and then you put salt and pepper on it. Mmm, yum. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. Tau ko adekku jual, mau dong! And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me. Yo, I want it! Sounds messy. No, really, you just like put it in your mouth. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I never forget what he's done for me. Masih balita! Kemasan saset! Detective Gumshoe? Please describe for us the details of this murder. Baby crab halal kah, bro? Kalau babi crab haram. pakai ye. Tergantung diejanya pakai i apa ye. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down... Labor? Down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yo, what about sandwiches? These sandwiches are so expensive though, I hate it. Italian meatball sandwich. Nah. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. That's because it's fabricated, you old man. Hey, should I order satay or chicken? The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. Now that watch was broken from the start. I'm calling it. Nah, I mean, I don't know. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. Nah, that's fake. If I may, Your Honor. Yes, I am. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Sate nggak sih? Iya sih, menurut aku sih. Apa ini ada bami dan seafood tapi? Enggak ah. Aku mau apa sate padang. Aduh sate padang nggak sih? Kayaknya sate padang totemo enak deh. Sate padang or sate ayam men? Apa sih artinya ini? Nggak tahu. Enak nggak ya sate padang? Kayaknya udah lama nggak makan sate padang. Coba ya. Coba ya. Ketupat sayur tuh kayak enak juga men. Nah ini aja dah. Semoga masih ada. Semoga dia mau menginikan aku. Kalau nggak mau pesan sate yang lain. Crumb photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Tapi tuh di daerah dekat Reine tinggal tuh nggak ada baby crab yang bisa dimakan. Bukan, mesti nggak ada yang jualan baby crab. Kenapa di daerah Reine nggak ada yang jualan baby crab? You guys, you know, you have to sell near Reine place. Is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind, Sherlock? Anjay. Actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. Iya, masa kayak Rene mau beli baby crab harus kayak nggak bisa pesen online, mesti pergi. Sebel banget. What? Ternak sendiri aja. Anjir, gimana caranya ternak, anjir? How can you talk like such an amateur? Reine harus bertelur, telur kepiting. I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the core record. No. Yep, info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the core record by pressing tab. No. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? No. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yeah. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record. Nga. What was it again? Tab. Nga. What was the piece of evidence? Nggak tahu. Asal. Coba. Gacha. Wallet menurut gua. I'm pretty sure it was a wallet. Bener apa salah ya? This is a court of law. You can't just make wild guesses. I'm sorry. They're right, Mr. Wright. You have to check the court record. Gak mau. Your client. You didn't realize that's you, right? Nggak. Police badge. If he's a cop, then I guess maybe a badge or something. Mr. Wright, please stick to the facts. Salah, anjir. I will not have an uninformed lawyer in my court. Yes, Your Honor. Please, for my sake, look at the court record. Gak mau. Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. Salah ternyata. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. Immersive amnesia gameplay. And held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Are they new? Yes, this is my spare pair. Oh, spare, I guess. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coinkydink that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coinkydink, she says. Ugh. Your Honor. I have further evidence to present. But yeah. And this evidence is very decisive. Very decisive. Is it more decisive than my decisive mind? Let's hear from our witness about this evidence, Different music! There's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. During this state, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. You know it's fake. Maggie. No, he just wants Bubur Maggie. Maggie is like porridge, right? This piece of evidence in the glasses is hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Just want some Maggie. Why, this is... I can see her name is clearly written here. Yeah, noodle. Like in Malaysia also, I think. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Objection! It's not his handwriting because he is known to have fugly handwriting. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. 英語版はこうなる。日本語版はどうなる? Dying message. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicioso. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? Well, it's not your name. It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. It's like, goddamn, like, I'm dying, like, might as well, like, write a very beautiful dying message, you know? You may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? Isn't the detective your superior? Yeah, he's a freaking liar. Even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sorta look like a scatterbrain. Yo, throwing shade at Gumshoe in the first trial? It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Okay. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses onto the victim's body, sir. During his date, B-A-C-O-T, you know? Wait, hold on. We can do profiles. Maggie. Dustin Prince. He's 30 years old. Payne is 53. Getting old, huh? 31. She's a police woman. What about the autopsy report? Broken neck. In bruises. Victim fell from the whatever above. There's a phone booth. I don't think it matters. The time of death is probably... No. I mean, that's like 7, but, you know. What about... Okay, Maggie. Cell phone? Doesn't matter. Okay. But he managed to write... Okay, this is not... Can I do this? Oh no. Should I press? The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. It's got a point. Hold on! Done, homie. That's not my name. But she mentioned that something does feel kind of odd about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. Oh, you can present profiles. Okay. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Okay. So, yeah, so like it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, but we present the profile and see that her name is Mag-E. What is it? Maggie. What's come over me? Without thinking, I blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. He got the muscle memory down. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please take the defendant's name from me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Hold up. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Uh-oh. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. Is it birdie or like bird? I want to think that it's bird. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, and if they were dating, he should know how her name is spelled, except, you know, some rare cases, I guess. This is a blatant contradiction of the facts. Oh. How about that? So I guess like in the Japanese version, maybe like the kanji is wrong or something. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Nah. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Well, it's not like that, Detective Gumshoe. Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sirree. Office romance. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for almost about half a year. Okay. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. So soon in the relationship? The day of the Inkydink just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Really? Ah, Suzuki? Naruhodo ne. I'm sticking with ya. Sung sang sung sang sung. Aduh gila, ngantuk banget. Oh my god, I almost misread Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince pregnant, but it's present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy stuck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin and Maggie. The present is the baby cradle. The day of the Inkydink, you mean September 6th? Yeah, the victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hasn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. He just cares about his subordinates. Please refrain from badgering the witness. Damn, now I'm badgering? Agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. She had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? She's a very considerate woman, pal. What was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A glove? Why would she only give him one? Because it's kind of like, we're one half or something. Like, I keep the right one, you keep the left one, and together we are united as a pair or some shit like that. The glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Press further. Just know, I believe she said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah, are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Oh, man, molded after his hand or something. Custom made? The glove was custom made? That's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. I think it's relevant because we have no other leads. Let's just bluff. Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Let's freaking go. She knows what's up. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. Bluffnesia. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. This is great! Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about that matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. Oh, let's go? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Yo, banana? It's rather yellow, isn't it? Oh my god, I just know that he's gonna be like freaking like left-handed or whatever, and it can't be that he's writing with the other hand or whatever. Okay, you know. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? That's right. Anything that has to do with like gloves or like whatever has to do with stuff like that. I don't, you know what, we'll see. I think this court has heard enough. Did you parah the susu of the banana? It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correcto, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Yo, my food is here. Are you freaking serious? So, writing on the ground. We first look into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Okay. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. But it's so... Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Hold on, let me get... It's custom made. Yeah, it's the right glove, right? Do you know much about baseball? Well, no, I don't. I'm right back. And what does that prove? So I don't know. I think like for baseball, like the big gloves goes in like your non-dominant hand, right? Or am I wrong? It proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Which explains why there was sandstone under his nail. There's more. Scratches on his skin. Scratches on his skin? You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. Incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. We have to use a magnifying glass. It's got that really scientific sounding name like a microscope. Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we could confirm that this victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. But it's so strange. If Dustin wrote it with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Yeah, see? It's a right hand glove. So we're gonna present this and be like, hell no. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. So it doesn't really specifically say which hand it was from. So you gotta look at the picture, I guess. That's the glove, right? Did you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? I never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. That's about it. What about which hand it goes to? Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. I know more about baseball than this guy. Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it has to be custom made. Oh, I thought like she just wanted to be sweet, but I guess there's another reason. I've never seen a bright yellow left-handed gloves for sale. Have you? Well, there's still a market for that. So, detective. Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? The right hand. And he's like, oh! Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Well, maybe he's ambidextrous. I overruled. I mean, I'm right-handed and my handwriting with my left hand isn't really that bad. Drawing's a different case, but just writing is different. I don't know. So what's his line of reasoning now? There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. What a challenge. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. So I guess the killer doesn't even know that he's left-handed. It can't be her. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Maggie is innocent. Obviously. Mr. Payne. Are you in pain? Oh, sorry. I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! You did it, Mr. Wright. But what about this updated autopsy report? This is the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? What'd I do? See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a liar, sir. I will now announce my verdict. Hold it! No, not yet! Really? There's another witness. Just told me the killer. Give me a few more minutes. Here's the meaning of this, though. The prosecution is not finished yet. Still has another witness, which is totally not the killer. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. The moment the victim was pushed to his death, this witnessed it. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit in the mirror. But we're not gonna say that. What the heck? Order? I believe a recess is in order. We will hear from this new witness next time. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more info. I'll see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Recess for eating. Sate Padang is the best, man. I love Sate Padang so much. The food is great. It's been a while since the last time I ate Sate Padang. Sate Padang is savory and spicy. Enak banget, sumpah. Get you and your homies a good serving of Sate Padang. You'll be ready for anything. What are you eating? Sate Padang? Daging or ayam? Lidah. I'm eating ox tongue satay. Sate Padang lidah tuh udah paling enak banget. Tidak bohong, real. I'm almost finished, don't worry. Lidah ayam or sapi? I think sapi. Enak banget. Ya ampun. Marilah kita bersyukur karena setiap hari bisa makan sate padang, yang gak tiap hari juga sih. But this is literally God's gift. Yummy. Lidah ayam. Ngomongin lidah ayam, Reine habis nonton video kemarin, ada video kucing berak. Terus ada ayam 3 ekor. Dia malah matok-matok deket tempat kucingnya berak, anjir. Terus komennya kayak, Min, kalau yang gini gak usah diupload-upload ya, jijik gitu. Tapi tetap aja ini nonton. Terus ada anjing di pantai. Dia malah ke tempat air-airnya. Terus dia malah, bukannya ngapain, malah berak. Terus dia lagi baru setengah jalan beraknya, terus kayak buar, kena ombak, anjir, deras. Okay, let's save. Lagi makan malah ngomongin berak. Nah, justru ini tuh bukti bahwa sate padang tuh enak banget. Mau aku lagi ngomongin berak lah, apalah, tetep enak. Tidak membuat, padahal sate padang kan coklat-coklat kental-kental gitu ya. Video apa mimpi sih? Yang ini video. Banyak lah anjir video kucing berak. Ada yang video kucing berak di aula lagi seminar. Terus kayak enak banget, orang lagi nyimak seminar di berak. Terus kayak diusir gitu, wah lari kamu, tapi dia keburu berak. my Insta reels are all about like animal pooping, man. I think it's okay lah, animals are cute. Animals can poop, even though animal is cute, they poop. Pernah nonton yang video kucing bakery di serial orang lima kan? Apaan tuh anjir? Yang lucu banget yang orang bikin churros lah. yang orang bikin churros bentuknya kayak kucing terus ditaruh di litter box terus dikasih apa? Ini mah lihat nih kucing tainya gede banget terus dia makan terus emaknya terus kayak apa namanya? Ada juga yang kayak emaknya disuruh masukin jari ke dalam apa sih kayak buletan gitu terus kayak di dalamnya kayak ada ya selai-selai gitu kan terus pas emaknya disuruh buka mata di depannya ada pantat kucing jadi dikiranya emaknya masukin tangan ke ke pantat kucing semuanya udah capek amnesia. Sorry, I'm just like you guys are not missing much. I'm talking about like cat pooping videos. I'm pretty sure some of you guys would rather like not hear it. I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. But I mean, it still works. Why did you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Oh, yes. Shock therapy. Come on! Lower your head a little. A Maggie cake should be all you need. But cat pooping videos are important. Yeah, I will tell you guys if I see anything else like really, you know, related to cat pooping. I think I'll pass on this one. I wish that was me? What do you mean? Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. You know, speaking of, you know, bebek is ahiru and merak is... Bebek is ahiru, merak is kujaku. だよね。だから、Suba and Reine collab in Indonesian is bebek dan merak is berak. That's one problem you won't be tackling today. We're here to solve your problem first. So what is berak? Berak is pooping. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. You know, like, right after I debuted, I was like, you know what, I really hate toilet humor or something like that. I don't know what happened. I think like something happened in like the middle of these like 2 years, you know? Like, I swear I used to hate toilet humor so much. I'm not even like lying to you. I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you more about me. I think like something happened in like this span of 2 years that's like rewiring my brain. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. Character development. Maybe you changed after your cat pooped in your bath? I guess. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. You know the story in the P-File household? In the bathroom? So we have like the butlers in the P-File household, right? And then the butler joked like something like in the bathroom, like, oh my gosh, is it why it smell like poop, you know? Like, is it P-File mama? And I'm like, no. And then I was like, I swear it's not me, you know, right? And then it's P-File mama. And then I'm like, I don't know, like, well, if it's not P-File mama, it's either P-File mama or the cat, you know. Ha 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 ha. I'm saying a little jokingly. And then and then my helper just laughed, but then we both looked in the bathtub and there is cat poop in the bathtub. Mystery solved. I was just saying as a joke, you know, well, if it's not me P-File mama, then it's the cat. Anyway. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. Another wild guess from me. See, I just have the brains, you know? My name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? Yeah, it has your name on it. I get this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? What made you think it's not Peefall Mama? I don't know, cause maybe Peefall Mama have trouble with pooping? I don't know. There are some numbers written on the back. That's your cell phone number. Okay, I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me. I don't know, I'm just always have berprasangka buruk with other people, you know. It can't be, but it clears her of the suspicion. See, I'm a very good kid. I wouldn't suspect my own mother. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. You'd also expose her to Suika game. I think my mom doesn't want to play Suika game anymore because it gives her a headache. She finally reached that point. She would be like, oh my god, every time like we go outside, like she need to wait, you know. And she's like, oh my god, every time I go outside, I always bring the Suika game. But now she's like, I don't want to play Suika game, I will get a headache. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, like a blue badger. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I give this back. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Talpon begal, I think. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Is the one that that made him have bad dreams. To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? Yeah. I really don't know, but if my eyes lit up... you were here all along! Who is it? Oh my god, it's her! What the... I called you a million times but you wouldn't pick up. Well, I changed my number, girl. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Yo, Mario. Oh, no, who the heck is this? Yo, that's not good. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you, too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Is she a spirit large now? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive super important evidence. Ooh. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has almost 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. Pinjol. It was kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Yo, I wanna ask you guys, why is pinjol bad? Pinjol is pinjaman online, you know, like online borrowing money. Why is it bad? Like, I know like the meme is to stay away from pinjol, but why is it bad? I actually looked it up just now. Is it only bad if you can't pay it, or is it just bad in general? These guys are up to... Oh, the interest is too high. Oh. So that's why, like, people get stuck in the scheme because the interest is too high, and people, of course, the longer they take to pay, the bigger the interest, and eventually you won't be able to pay. Ooh. Naruhodo. Even though it's part of like the regulated you know, the regulated company, you know what's... Yes. There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. So like, they pretend like, oh yeah, it's legal, but it's actually like the same thing, right? The interest is so high, eventually you can't pay and stuff like that. Online loan. It's very popular. And there's really new stuff, you know, like, oh my god, you can borrow money and the limit is up to $4,000 and stuff like that, you know. But it's kind of too good to be true, right? A little bit predatory, I think. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. Huh, where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Yeah, there's so many online loan advertisements, like they're even like on social media, like advertising themselves as like, yo, we're like everything is easy, and like they're getting partnership with like food and beverage companies and stuff like that. Is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Gosh, damn. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Whoops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Are you considering borrowing from the... No, I'm not. I'm just asking. Like, I mean, like, you know, in my brain, it's already, like, ingrained that you should stay away from, like, online loans or pinjol because, like, there's so many, like, cases like that. You know, I actually know, like, somebody, like, my second or third degree of acquaintance who got kind of stuck in the hell of online loan. So it was so she was so lucky that there's somebody who can help her pay it off, or else she will be stuck forever. But it's kind of like, what's the logic behind it? That's why I'm like asking, you know. It's really awful. It ruins people's lives. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor, but before I do, if I may say a few words... What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. They're actually the culprit. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on, There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up to call your witness. Yeah, I guess like people who are desperate, for example, like they need immediate funds for like medical stuff. Maybe that's people who go there, or like just people with like irresponsible spending habits, you know? Like people who want to buy all these like branded stuff and look cool or something. Your Honor, the prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. How else will they afford akasupa? Yo, guys! Oh my god, don't pinjol for akasupa, holy shit! If you pinjol for akasupa, don't. No online loan for akasupa, okay? Only akasupa, be responsible in akasupa, okay? Please state your name for the court witness. No online loan. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. It's too late, Reine. No! Alright, go ahead. You can't give me financial advice. Just now, You introduced my wonderful self to the court. No, listen, see, the logic is here. Rather than signing up to online loan to donate me and then having to pay off the online loan, it's better to gather money and donate to me, and then the money that you would like probably use as interest to like pay back the online loan, you can give it to me directly. See? It's better for me than to the stupid loan shark people. Aish. Perhaps it's a drifter who was taking a walk. But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Are you making your own loan shark comp? Nah, man! In my grave, I will be tortured and I will not be able to sleep well. If I do that, you know? I cannot sleep well if I'm making people suffer, you know? I don't know how people can like sleep well just being terrible like that. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. He just doesn't stop talking. It's not me. What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university first rates only need apply. You already make people suffer with Toy Story. Couldn't get worse than that. No, actually, somebody said there was something worse than Toy Story. What was it? Somebody was like, I can't believe this is worse than Toy Story. What was it? Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough? Your name witness? No, like, oh, Fly Story. That was it. Fly Story. You guys know about Fly Story? I actually told you guys about that in an Ace Attorney stream. Is this how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you? Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington. Yo, what a name. The drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Eurobeat? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington? Beef Wellington? On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. I was drifting. I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with a mommy. If you must know, I am. Anyway, please testify to this court which you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... What your witness will do, Mr. Wellington? I'm gonna give him like a really fake like British accent. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer... Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. No, like, the thing is, like, I'm trying to make him, like, he is actually, like, Javanese, you know, but, he's trying to, like, pretend to be, like, posh. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange, my mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because... No, he's like mixed Jaffa British, you know? You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Okay. What I saw that day. No. Okay, full Javanese. I was at the park all afternoon deep in thought about my life situation, man. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. yeah. All of a sudden, police officer fall from above, right in front of my eyes, yang ngejegluk, you know. Without a thought, I look up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there, lah. Let's see. Right in front of my eyes, it was past 6 p.m. Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, let me, So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? This is what you get from a man who graduated from no-name trashy university, you know? No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mass-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country, yeah? But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. The arrogant little snot. Okay, let's see. How did you know about, how did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? You think you can discredit me like that? You just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So, what should I do now? I'm gonna press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? So... Ish! I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the bar, eh? Did you get that? You know what a clock is, eh? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright is even in the picture of the crime scene, you know? Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking nonsense lah, real first class person doesn't live bad. You know what? Apa sih ridiculousan nih, jancok. And then again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first class waste of time. In any case, all of a sudden, police officer fall, eh? And how did you know he was a... Oh, salah. How did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are, you know? With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held, eh? That so did with yourself has practically alnya. Udah begitulah pokoknya, dasar kowe orang aneh ya. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Oh, that's pretty impressive. Hey Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out how he says. Yeah, he has amnesia. Okay, charming young lady. Are you sure you're gonna go look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use his eye to see things, eh? In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Wong edan iki lho, are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you, huh? Of course lah. I remember. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made such a mistake, eh? Of course, of course. Ho ho ho. Of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? Okay, the banana that freaking banana, dude. What? The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Itu satu sisir loh pisangnya. Tak makan siji. Now what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing, huh? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gonna be lying about the bananas. He could be. Yeah. Maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. Okay. We can show he's lying. It's a glove, not a banana. I knew it was like a banana. Okay, hold on. Banana. Okay, and then we present this glove. Wait, hold on. I want to see this list. What is this? Okay, actually, I don't know. There we go. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Can we see the list? No. As you know about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier, huh? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? Why Jowo? Because he's Javanese. That's not... It's a no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. Just how bad are your eyes? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove of a bunch of bananas. No. I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people, yes, you know what I mean? You're like those people who refuse to expect Galileo, huh? In the end, we find out that it's the fact a glove. Tapi view from afar ya, kayak pisang, huh? And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. So if he has bad eyesight, there's no way he could see who it was. Why are you not wearing your glasses today? Oh, because they got crushed. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning to get a new pair made right away. But you know, my lasik is my lasik 40 juta, so I pinjol. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? OMG, got crushed like his testimony. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan d'Arc, huh? While she didn't do anything wrong, she was still gruesomely burned. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, ergo, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime, and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Dia terlilit syal seperti terlilit hutang. But the height difference was only 9 feet. Feet? It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path, but he has bad eyes. Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Reine pakai kacamata kan ya? Sometimes. Now then, please continue with your testimony. I don't have glasses with this outfit. But with my other outfit, yes. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Galasik. Males? Sayang kalau lasik matanya nggak jelek-jelek amat. If you lasik but your eyes aren't that bad, I just feel like it's the shame, you know? I just feel like you should lasik only when your eyes are already like unsalvageable. I don't know. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. What's LASIK? LASIK is when your eyes get lasered to cure your myopia. Is that what you call it? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they show up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is a murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Tunggu. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew to nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that one too hard for someone who only had got a tertiary education? That did take me a few seconds to get. Anyways, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how would you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. Can we get more information out of here? How do you know what time it was? The detective told me. You know which one I mean? Gumshoe? The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout for a no-name high schooler. Hey pal, I graduated from pretty good. I mean, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. Doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. Okay. And if I'm wrong, then the detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. How did the police respond? Okay. So you're saying that there are police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in the area at that time of the day. But suddenly, before I know it, there are people crawling all over cooking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country, you know? I can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Okay, guess I should take... The girl on the upper path ran away. Hold on, give me a second. It was 7. Maggie. Well, immediately, as in immediately, I mean sure a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? I think people learn about how to call the police in college. I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Sleepy. I mean, it's like 7. (6:45 p.m.) Oh, but like immediately. Now the thing is like immediately. Ya kayak anjir banget orang ada kotak telepon. It's like immediately, but which one to present? Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the body, it was already called the police, sorry. But what took you so long? There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. That looks like a lot dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington, yes, explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Because I don't know the police phone number. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. That's impossible. Now the truth is he was upstairs and he need time to go downstairs. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? He lost it. You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. Are you happy? Thank you so much for the akasupa, by the way, you guys. Oh my god. Lagi couch and a lot of shadow. I hope that's not using pinjol, you know? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Oh, bacotnya ni orang cocot teh. Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? That cell phone, creepy! You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Kok nggak medok lagi, Tan? Yeah, okay. Where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused, huh? I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here is it. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. My HP mainan itu anjir. Ay. Well, then I think we've cleared this issue up. No! We haven't. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions? Yes. There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense because I don't understand it. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone because... How dare you, praninya ko? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness has no need to search for a phone booth. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo, there was a phone booth right in front of it. No, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. It's a phone booth. His eyes... Sorry, my eyes are so bad I can't even look at something that's like 1 meter away from me. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. I don't have coin, you know? I'm too rich. No coin, eh? My coin habis buat kerokan. Why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this one really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Okay. Meg said that she was going to return it to him anyways, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, he still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Yes. Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those few... Yes, I have an idea. He was busy getting rid of evidence. There is only one possible explanation. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna bluff. Let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is so persuasive, you will get a game over. You will be penalized. Oh, I mean, no big deal. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Why did the witness call the police right away? I don't know. Okay, that's not it. The glasses. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that! You almost gave me heart attack, huh? These are your glasses, aren't they? Well, what did you find? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. On his body. I mean, under his body. Under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess and confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew where he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. He also wearing blue, like Phoenix. Mr. Wright, are you? Are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Oh, hell yeah. Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Wah! I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. Okay. I'll sink him in a one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Your Honor! The defense is making a mockery of this court! Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer! Yes, that's right! I am no criminal! 'Tis the fraud of a liar! In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name to victim Rot. What about that? You mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read it, right? Well, we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But. Would that mean that the real criminal was someone to defend the new? No. Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Aha! That's where you're wrong. Is there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that a witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. The defense just through the phone, I think. That's why he doesn't know the spelling. How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Mr. Wellington. Rip you? You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Oh, wow. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I give this back. And then I guess he got scared because apparently, like, oh shit, this guy's a cop. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie with an EY, but that name that was written on the ground was Maggie with an IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eee! Order! But Your Honor, the witness has no motive! And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? What's his name again? I wanna see what's his name. Richard Wellington. Well, he's just like Beef Wellington, I guess. It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone of the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. Idol group? You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people like the cops who rated the brilliant artist, Dawang Edan. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Now, badgering the witness is a thing, huh? What is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on his phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. I police officer! Your Honor! What is it, Mr. Payne? This is unjustified badgering of the witness! You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of the phone call. Hello? Thank you, I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad you called. Can we meet up? We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? Because, the guy is a cop. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. If you think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone. Why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Oh, is this something that didn't agree with the witness? I don't know. Oh yes, let's go. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Da Vinci? Dustin Prince had gone on his day right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. If he didn't wear police uniform, he would have been like, you know, whatever. He was thinking that, oh shoot, I'm gonna get caught. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. And it's fine. It was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, sadly, if he didn't wear his uniform, he would have lived, yeah. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I am thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education! What was that supposed to mean? The evidence! Ugh, that guy is really creeping me out. Oh, you've been whipping around talking about the suspicious cell phone, a suspicious phone number, this phone number, that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem in our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Oh, but we know. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn tables on me like this. Yes, this cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. I mean, I was thinking this, but I guess could be fingerprints. Because we already talked about phone numbers. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. Oops. You said there was sand all over it, so... Oops. I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, it's so much fun watching tertretres babble like morons amongst themselves. Oh, man. How many times do I have to take this? My phone is right here, you see? And incidentally, you can check the number stored on this phone. Okay, so both answers are wrong anyways. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappear. You got to be joking. Here is the numbers I was gonna use as evidence. Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you find your cell phone? You are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... Now I remember. It's like they hung up. Oh good, I finally found it. He bonk. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the heart's clear in your eyes? You've worked so hard to get this far, but... if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free! I know this phone has to be his, but how to prove it? Mr. Wright? You cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Nowhere. You're fine. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? I'm Phoenix Wright, bitch. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? What? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. You only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's ogre. Okay. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended! Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time!
Take that!
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Nice. What am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards! Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. And that is... the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. They have the same phone, and he swapped it. He swapped Phoenix's phone and his phone. It's okay. We'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. Oh, or I guess he just was mistaken. Because they got the same phone. What? Why is my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone? Yeah, now that's his cell phone. I was thinking like, oh, he changed his ringtone, but I guess not. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, 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 it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Uh-oh. Die. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. And now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Yay, we did it! Ooh. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. The day before my birthday. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't really do anything to deserve this. For real. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Oh, damn, that's bad luck. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and... before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Wait, what? They're not really dating. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. Yeah, bet! I'm gonna make it! I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess! Okay? Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's go! Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay! Good luck to you! Thanks! You take care of yourselves, too. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? Still don't got the memory back. I thought you said you got your memory back! Dang. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's the lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict, thanks to us. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? Damn, rip pain. Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Earth to Nick! What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me. Well yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick! Let's go to our usual burger joint! Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Wait, what story? What story? What story? Who this little kid? Little baby. Wait, we can't. Oh, we can't save here. Okay, we can stop here. That was a nice introduction to the second game of Ace Attorney. Thank you so much, guys. It's a short stream, but that's the first case. 2.5 hours. It's pretty good. Less than 2.5 hours, actually. So yeah, super chats will be read. I'll try to read all the pending super chats tomorrow night. But I'll let you guys know, okay? We're not gonna be reading super chats today either, as I want to keep my throat fresh. But I'll try to catch up on everything tomorrow night. So if there's gonna be a stream tomorrow, if it's gonna be catching up on super chats, and maybe we can talk a little bit, okay? Yeah, keep us updated. Yeah, sure, of course. If I'm not sleeping, I'll update you guys with also like the videos I see in my dreams. Okay, thank you so much, guys. And then we can play more, I guess, next week. Yeah. I really want to rush this because I want to finish Apollo Justice. Terima kasih perhatiannya. Next time we see new characters, I guess. Salam merakas, everybody. Where's Edgeworth, though? Edgeworth's gonna come next, maybe. Or maybe there's gonna be another character. I'm not sure. There has to be, like, another character. But I forgot, like, if, that character's gonna be, like, on the third or no. I mean, second or third. I don't really remember. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited for Phoenix's new adventures with Maya. How old is Maya? We didn't really see her age earlier in the core record. We'll see next time, I guess. Anyways, terima kasih perhatiannya. Thank you very much for your attention. Salam merakits, everybody. I'm signing off. I'm gonna go to sleep, have beauty sleep, and drink my vitamins. Bye-bye, everybody. Let's freaking go. Oh, Maya 18. Let's freaking go. Bye.